going from Sonny James, who we would travel on a bus, and everybody used to have to take turns driving the bus, okay? And I remember getting the gig, and the guy said, "So you play banjo too?" And I said, "Yeah, I play banjo." He said, "But can you double clutch?" And I was like, and in my mind, I was like, I got to answer this right because I feel like this is a what's that word? Pivotal moment. And I thought, well, I got to tell him, yes, I can double clutch, but I don't know what double clutch means. And I just thought, well, yes, I can push the clutch in twice. I mean, if that's what you're talking about, I could do that. That's not what that is, you know. But he said, well, you would be able to drive a bus, right? And this was before you didn't have to have a driver's license, DSL or whatever they're called or whatever.
Yeah. How old were you at that time?
I was 24, 23, just right before I got the gig with Neil. But anyway, I remember getting behind the wheel the very first time. We were all going from Nashville to somewhere up in like Philadelphia somewhere. And they had those concrete dividers that just made the highway big 4-lane down into 1 lane. And it's like right before we got to that, it was like, "Crawford, you're up." And we all drove 3 hours at a time. So I was like, okay. And so I got up there and we never even stopped the bus. The guy driving would be driving like this, and it'd be like, and I'd be standing here and I'd have the wheel and he'd get up and then I'd just slip on in. And then it was a 4-speed. It was a Silver Eagle. And I was like, okay, well, we're going up a hill. I was going, you know, like, and all of a sudden it was like, ooh, there's traffic coming up, you know, and I was like, okay, so I was like, you know, pulling it, going up into 3rd, you know, and I pushed the clutch in and pull the gear up to 3rd. It was like, and he goes, "No, you got to double clutch it." And I was like, "Do it twice." And he goes, "No, you got to," and I mean, I learned real quick that you got to let the tachometer go from like 4,000 RPMs down to 2,000 RPMs, push the clutch in, pull it to neutral, slip it on in. You know, it was a whole thing. It was a coordination thing. And I eventually got good at it, but that was really, really like exhilarating and dangerous at all at the same time. You know, all these just young guys driving a bus. You know,
y'all didn't have a bus driver.
We didn't have a bus driver. It was all just the band members. You know, and I found out that the piano player, he had a bad stutter. And if we were going and nobody told him exactly where to go, like we were driving through Connecticut somewhere, and the highway went that way and it went this way, and we're all back there talking and whatever, and I was always just real paranoid, and I was looking at the back of his head, and I could say he was trying to say something, and in the rear view mirror of the thing or something, there was a mirror there, but I don't know why, it was just, I could see his face like, he was trying to say which way, and he couldn't get which way out.
Oh no, bless
and so
God.
He just kind of like slowly just kept on going straight to where the median that went like this, we just pulled right like that.
Oh gosh.
And just like right in the middle of just the highway going this way, the bus just went straight, and the tires got like almost stuck between that.
Wow.
It was weird. I said, I ain't ever riding in this bus with that guy driving again. So I would drive double shifts. I drove from like Little Rock, Arkansas, all the way to Nashville one night. It was like, you know, it was like a 6 or 7 hour.
And he didn't have to drive anymore after that?
Wow,
well,
he drove, but not if I could help it.
Yeah.